Yo, what's up? Thank you all for tuning in wherever and whenever you're watching this. My name is Tyler Brewer. I've been trading in the crypto industry since 2019. Guys, we created this channel to provide you information and education to take your trading and investing to the next level. So let's go ahead and dive right in. For that, none of this is financial advice. Trading and investing involves risk, and risk means potential loss. So now that we got that out the way, let's go ahead back to our or not paid programming. Number one, guys, if you are not using Brave browser, super sick. Number one, save me 14 minutes of my time. I don't know what that means, but if somebody could explain that, I'd be pretty thrilled. And then you can see it's blocked a bunch of that. But not only that, but you can see as of the first 6 days of this month, I've earned 20 cents. Now, obviously, it's nothing crazy, but if you're using Google Chrome, Safari, or whatever other browser, I don't even know what else you'd be using. You know, you're not getting paid to use it. And it's funny because even on here, like I'll come on here and I'll go like this and I'll be like Google. And then it searches. Oh wait, that's not what I expected to happen. Let's go like that. So you can see it actually has like the Brave browser search engine. So it's funny because I always talk about how Google, I always compare Google, like websites, and I use Google for example, like search engines, to compare it to other crypto projects. And the reason I do is because, if we go to CoinGecko, not Fcoin, if we go to CoinGecko, you guys can see there's 13,201 coins right up here in this corner. And with 13,000 coins, what separates, for example, we'll call them these search engines, right? There's gaming tokens, there's all sorts of different tokens. But for now, we're just going to focus on these search engines, right? We're going to compare it to the .com era. So, let's say we have Brave, we have Google, we got, Yahoo search or Bing, whatever it is. Now, originally, I was always coming to Google, right? Because Google was fast, gave me everything I needed. Like I had the Google extensions, the Chrome extensions, all that. I could use my MetaMask on there, and it was super dope. Loved it. But now that a different browser is providing me more value, I have no desire to even use Google. And it's funny because I typed this in because I'm not even using Google search engine anymore. Like I'm not even using, I'm using the Brave search engine. So the reason I'm bringing this up, guys, is because number one, you can earn cryptocurrency. And so right now it's 20 cents, but who's to say, this coin, when this coin goes up, who knows what that price will be. So two things, right? You're making money from using the browser. And number two, there's also some things too. I'm not going to open it up, but if you connect your MetaMask, there's a portfolio site and it'll actually pull up everything inside of your MetaMask portfolio. It's super dope actually, because if you have like a token that you sent there and you forgot about, you never added it, it'll actually show up in there. Whereas if you just click MetaMask up here, it actually won't show all the tokens in your address, or you could see all the NFTs. But back to the search engine thing, right? And the reason I'm comparing it search engines to the crypto projects is because, guys, there's a lot of crypto projects. There's Uniswap, PancakeSwap. There's, all sorts of swaps. There's Ethereum, there's multiple different ones. But what separates these, right? The utility. What kind of value do they provide? What kind of team do they have, right? So the value Brave is providing me, number one, it's telling me right off the bat, it saved me 14 minutes of my time. I'm in. Number two, I'm getting paid to use the website that's saving me time, right? So it's super dope, right? So they're providing me more value than Google, and now I don't even want to use the Google search engine. And it's so funny because I used to always compare this, and I used to use Google as the top, search engine because I'm like, when was the last time you used Bing or Yahoo search? You haven't. You always go to Google. Well, now for me, when was the last time I used Google? It's probably going to be a long time from now because Brave is paying me to use it, right? And it's not even that I mean I can go on here and use google.com and still get used to get paid to use their browser, but I mean I have no desire to. If I just go up top and search, it automatically searches on the Brave browser. I don't have to go to Google first. So you guys can see, this has provided me with more value, therefore I use it. And the same thing goes with crypto projects. The more value you're getting from a crypto project, the more you tend to use it, right? The use case, the utility, like what can I use it for, right? So super dope. I just wanted to share that with you guys because if you're not familiar with it, I mean, you should definitely get familiar with it. So super cool. They have their own wallet as well. You can come on here and then there's tips. I actually personally, I turn this off. You can go ahead and tip whoever you want, but I'm gonna keep all the money I earn by going on the internet. That's just me personally. You can see I'm not tipping anybody at the moment, but when you go to certain websites, it'll actually say like, oh, do you want to tip this person? This, that. So if I go to this, for example, we click here, you can see monthly tip, set, boom, send tip. So I'm not gonna tip him because I'm trying to stack up these back tokens. But that is also an option. Say, for example, you go to your friend's webpage, you can actually tip them in the token. So I don't know how it works on their end. I don't have a website to where people are, tipping me on there. So I don't know how that works, but I turned it off because it's automatically on. And again, I mean, we're almost at 1 BAT, which is, a little shy of 20 cents so far, but that's all right because again, guys, it's free. We're making money for literally just using the internet. So super dope. I remember back in high school, teachers, not even high school, even middle school, actually, more or less, or middle school, elementary school, the teachers be like, you're not gonna always have a calculator in your pocket. Somebody was lying. It's almost the same thing, like you're not gonna get paid to use the internet. Well, somebody's lying. So super dope. You guys should check it out. It's up to you. I mean, you use it or not. It's literally the reason I searched it originally was because Google Chrome was so slow on my computer that I couldn't even pull this up. Like right now, I could actually play Zed Run on here, and I could show you the game. And I don't know if I think I might have showed you guys a little bit last time. We might have ran a race. So far, still in the works. It's to me so far more of a gamble than it is, a skill set until you actually get, a really good horse. But it's been fun. I haven't really put too much money into it, maybe $50, but again, it's more or less for on the fun side. It's not as strategic as trading is. So, do whatever you want with that. But it's been fun so far. Me and my buddy Garrison been playing it. So, if you guys want to check it out, feel free. If not, whatever. So let's go ahead and scroll through, see what we got on news here. We got Fed fueled crypto bear market could last 12 to 18 more months. Solana co-founder, blah, blah, blah. MakerDAO invests 500 million US government bonds. Sheesh. That's big. Collaborations, right? Who's collabing with them, right? That's what we want to look at when we're looking at these projects. So we got South Korea court dismisses arrest warrant for Do Kwon's key aide at Terra. Huh. Interesting. Just recently, not recently, but well, it was recent. Not too long ago, I saw Do Kwon, the guy, had a worldwide arrest warrant. I never, I'm 25 years old, and I've never seen a worldwide arrest warrant up until my boy Do Kwon was wanted by, I guess, the world. But now we got Dapper Labs set launch day for whatever that is for some marketplace, right? And that's another thing, right? There's multiple different marketplaces. There's OpenSea and LooksRare. And this is the same thing with Google and Brave, right? LooksRare is paying me to sell NFTs on their platform. Why would I use it? Why would I use OpenSea, right? The value. What utility or what value am I getting from this platform? Not only is that, right? I get the LooksRare, but I can also stake the LooksRare. OpenSea doesn't give me that option, right? I might be able to buy, with my credit card on there, but I don't really have, I don't really care. I'm buying crypto. I don't care about buying with a credit card. That's old school. But anyway, it's just something to compare. There's multiple, you can see multiple different NFT marketplaces, but what separates OpenSea from LooksRare, or what separates Google from Brave? And that's where you can kind of see which one of these coins or which one of these projects tokens, could potentially be the top, right? And Brave is really dope, guys. I'm really, I know I'm over here like hyping it up. I'm not like partnered with them by any means. Like it literally provided me with that much value where I'm like, I've been putting everybody on game. My boy Garrison's like, yo, bro, how much bat you had? We're like competition trying to see how much, bat we're earning per month. So it's been pretty fun, pretty cool, just something we joke around about. Controversial Bitcoin miner Greenidge Generation looks to raise 22.8 million. Oh wait, Kie to Terra's Dokwan arrested. So maybe somebody else a part of him. Sushi jumps 14%. Right, we got Sushi Swap, Pancake Swap, Cake Swap, all these swaps. A lot of Dokwan. Huh. Interesting. They're really after my mans. We should be worried about a lot more things other than my boy Dokwan scamming some people out of money, like Ghislaine Maxwell or maybe Jeffrey Epstein, but just my opinion. Anyways, other news. Gotta watch what I say here. I'm not suicidal by any means. I'm in a good place. Anyway, guys. So blockchain builders need a bug bounty program, scaling Ethereum, Coinbase Cloud, Chainlink's lit, launch price, oracles for NFT floor pricing, proof of stake, risk, concerns, power to crypto exchanges, wallets, IMF. Internal monetary fund. We got hackers nab nearly 1 million in crypto from Ethereum vanity address. Yeah, there's so many hacks, guys. I mean, you got to really be careful. Do not connect. I always recommend this. Number one, shouldn't be storing anything in a MetaMask that you're using consistently. And I actually recommend to have two MetaMasks, right? If you're storing some in a MetaMask and using that as your cold wallet, right? Because you're not connected to anything, or you have whatever it connected to turned off. If that's the case, guys, I don't recommend connecting that wallet to anything. I call it like a savings MetaMask and then like a checking account MetaMask, right? The checking account MetaMask is something you're connecting stuff to, but you don't keep all your money in there, right? The savings account MetaMask, right? If this is just a recommendation, if you don't have two and you've got them stored everywhere and you're connecting one to it, you might pay a little bit extra gas fees, but it's worth not getting $1 million stolen, losing 60K, losing 20K, 10K, 5K, 6K, $100, right? And also I want to put this out there because some people were faking to be me, and they were scamming people. They actually scammed a few people, unfortunately. But I will never ask you for money. I'm here to provide you guys with value. If you want something, reach out. The only thing I'm going to reach out to you is to teach you crypto. Like I don't want to take your money. I don't want your investments. I don't, the platform I've been partnered with for the last 6.5 years, they don't want your investments. I just want you to learn and educate yourself inside this space. And that's really all I ask for. That, and maybe subscribe to the YouTube and watch some videos and let me know what you want to see in the future. But I don't want your money. I don't want, I'm never going to ask you for anything. So if somebody reaches out and, it says it's me, it's not. I will never ask you guys for money. I'm literally teaching you how to make it. I'm not asking for your money. I'm trying to show you guys how to make it. So we got JPEGs are not the future of Web3. Yeah. We'll see. And NFTs in general, like, guys, I mean, they're super dope. There's they're really just a contract for, value, really. And that value could be whatever, from, a sit down session with Gary V, having lunch or dancing with them, or, it could be a contract to a house, like the one here in Gulfport that's sold as NFT. So it actually got auctioned off, but iGoLive forms Board Ape Community Council, but not everyone in the community approves. 3 hours capital, premium Ethereum NFT collection is on the move. CryptoPunks and others start ignite. Sheesh. Oh, this is big. I was actually just talking about Gary Vee and his project, VeeFriends. So VeeFriends, you can see, I'm going to open this up right here. VeeFriends toys coming to Macy's Toys R Us as Ethereum NFT brand expands. Gary Vee's NFT project evolved from the hand-down doodles. Yo, this is actually crazy. So, guys, I was literally just, we were just talking about it. They're like, the NFTs in the downfall, and here we are, boom, back at it. So, Gary Vee has a project called VeeFriends. If you're not familiar with it, go check it out. You can find it on, if you just like type in VeeFriends on Google or Brave, don't go to Google. Go to Brave, get paid to search for it instead of using Google. But such like literally you can see how like engraved that go Google it is in my brain. So you see Gary Vee's NFT project VeeFriends will launch plush toys and vinyl figurines later this month through Macy's and Toys R Us in-store brand. Low key, I thought Toys R Us was bankrupt, so I'm not really sure what that's all about. But anyways, VeeFriends plans to expand into other types of media products following Series 2 NFT launch and 50 million round funding round. But yeah, his are super dope. You can see here's his little things. His NFTs are actually just hand drawn by him. They're nothing like crazy or extremely artistic. He literally just drew them up, and it's really the value, what you get with the NFT that makes it valuable. So that's kind of cool. I just it's funny we were just talking about it. So NFTs. See what we got for coins. Binance Smart Chain called over potential exploit. Guys, if you're not familiar with it, one of my buddies, Nelson, shout out Nelson, he actually showed me how easy it is to copy some of these projects, or not projects, but fork a project and make your own coin, especially in the Binance chain. I mean, there's so many things you could do. I mean, we could create a coin right now. Might need Nelson's help to do it again, but it's really not hard. It took us like 3 or 4 minutes to do it, to copy the whole, token, everything about the token, to pretty much copy and paste the I can't even think of it. The protocol, I guess you want to call it, but it really doesn't take much to copy the coin and then just fork it and make your own, to turn it into whatever you want. So be careful, guys. I mean, again, you always want to do your research. DYOR, is that do your own research? Yeah. You always want to do your own research and check these things out. What do the tokenomics on it look like? That's one thing that I just created a video. If you haven't seen it, it's gonna be dropped here within the next month. So stay tuned for it. But tokenomics is super, super, super important. If you're not familiar with it, we'll kind of just do a base overview. So for example, we'll go to Rocket Pool because I already know they have awesome tokenomics. So tokenomics meaning this right here, right? It's economics for tokens. It's the study of economics of a crypto project. A token is just value of a crypto project. So the max supply, right? The max supply, you got the max supply, total supply, and current supply, right? So the max supply is the total ever in existence, right? There will never be more than that. You can't create anymore. And then the total supply, right? So the total supply right now that they have in the market is all of them, right? And then everything is circulating. So you also want to look at this too, right? So the market cap and the fully diluted value. So let's say, for example, this was trying to think of a project off the top of my head. What is it, GMX? So for example, we use this one, you can see, right? We have the fully diluted value, and then we have the market cap. So the fully diluted value you can see is if we just, if we took the current price times the max supply. So if we completely had all max supply in circulation at current price, this is what it would be worth, right? So the closer these two numbers are, the market cap and the fully diluted value, the better, because it doesn't take as much, right? It literally would take another 200 million. Is that million? Yeah, 200 million in order for us to get all our, to trying to think of the word, but it'd take us like 200 million roughly to double the price. So it's really important to understand this. And again, guys, I'm not really gonna go too in depth here. I made a really good video on it that'll be dropped here in the next couple of weeks. So stay tuned for it. Put the bell on, or and turn the notifications on. That way, when it drops, you guys can see it. I'll leave that out the way. So we'll go back over here, but yeah, super dope. Russia blocks access to crypto exchange OKX. Bitcoin holds steady above 20K as a enthusiast rally around October mean. That's funny. We got coins, DeFi. Let's see what's going on in DeFi space. Maker DAO again. We got Balcony DAO co-founder. There are clear rules. People in crypto just don't like them. Transit swap. DeFi hacker returns 16 million stolen Ethereum. I wonder if my guy was like just scared and was like, yo, I gotta return this shit. Like they're on my ass. Low key, if I stole that shop, what? Give it back. Maple Finance aims to be the Shopify crypto lending. It's kind of dope. So things like this, right? Shopify. How many other stores are like Shopify, right? Or how many other crypto projects are like Shopify? So you can come in here and do this, and then we can kind of do research, right? This is how we find good projects that'll last long term. Is doing research like this, right? Seeing who's partnered with them and things like that. Let's click gaming. We'll click markets, see what's happening, and we'll do some technical analysis. We don't have too much more time here because I do have to hop on another call, but I want to cover these things. Why Magic Eden is betting on NFT disrupting the gaming industry. Yo, lit, because number one, I just showed you crypto gaming NFT, right? Play to earn. Or also pay to earn too here. It's more like gamble. But really, guys, it's cool because you can come in here, you can go to racing, right? You have different classes of these horses, but how you buy them, right? You go to the marketplace. If you want to buy one of these, you go to OpenSea or this. I like OpenSea a little bit better on this, right? I already told you I like Looks Rare better than OpenSea, but it's just what they have linked here, so I was using that. But you can see these are NFTs, right? You come in here, buy the NFT. They have details all about them. You can come over here, right? Select certain criteria that you want to have in your horse: breed color, coat color, gender, genotype, super coat. I don't really know what that means, but These things all determine on your horse, right? And then you can borrow a racehorse. So what's cool in this game is you could own an NFT, right? But you could also rent your racehorse out, or you could also have breed your racehorse. So look, I mean, you could breed your racehorse, make 88 bucks just to breed it with other horses. So the better the horse is, obviously, the more you can make. I've seen some of these almost close to 1,000 just to breed it. So I mean, just depends on how good of a horse you have, really. But super cool because again, we just came across the gaming, right? And again, I think the NFTs are going to be pretty big within the gaming industry because again, there's a lot of things that can be stored inside of that contract, but of value, right? AKA NFT. So there's that. We'll see. DeFi tokens, Chainlink, Lita Finance, make the Dow jump 7%. Super dope projects, all three of those. I'm not too heavily invested in Lido. Chainlink and MakerDAO, definitely. That's just me, not financial advice. Do what you want with those coins, projects. Up to you. All right, let's check out the markets. So let's go straight to the total market cap, which we're already on. Let me just make sure I'm on the right one. Click it one more time, make sure we're refreshed. Hit the refresh button, reload. My guy, we're good. All right. So let's see what we're looking at, right? We're on the day chart. All right. Oh, see, looks right. Running on total market cap. There we go. Thought it looked a little funny. So guys, we have the total market cap, and we're playing in these zones. We have these zones marked up. We've had them marked up for a little while now. I believe we still have some more room to come down. I think we're going to come down to this level, the 731 billion. If we do, it's going to wick down, not stay there long, come back up. But we also were expecting this smaller, I guess we could call it like a 4-hour fib level, right? We were expecting this 4-hour fib level right here that hit this last level support. Literally came down perfectly, touched it, went back up, and you can see we're playing back at the weekly level that we marked up here. Sorry, excuse me. I'm like choking on my own spit. But you can see we're playing around this weekly level again. Honestly, I don't see us coming back up too far. I honestly think we're gonna, again, like I said, I think we're gonna come down here, play off these levels maybe a couple more times and potentially wick down here. I don't think we're gonna go below that, but that's just my personal opinion. And then let's go to Bitcoin. Let's see what Bitcoin's looking like. So again, guys, we got these marked up. I know people are like, oh my God, guys, we're bullish, bullish, bullish. Let's go to main coin gecko. Let's look at the market cap price like that really quick. Let's pull this up. Let's see the stats. So we're almost at a $1 trillion market cap according to CoinGecko. But if we come over here, right, what was that showing us? We're at a 920 billion. So we're like 80 billion off right here, right? There's a $80 billion gap roughly. So, those are things, again, you want to keep in mind when looking at these, because comparing this chart to the other numbers, right? If you're waiting for coin market cap to say 720 billion, because I told you I'm thinking it's going to come down to this level, it might never come down to there because we have an 80 million or billion dollar gap, right? $80 billion gap in between these. So you might not see coin market cap show us hit this level, or if it does, right, or maybe even this level, it might not show that we're all the way down there. But again, guys, I'm going based off this chart, based off my technical analysis here. But let's go back to Bitcoin. So, we had that little bit of bullish momentum. You can see the coin or the coin market cap. The whole market cap is down 1.3% in the past couple of hours, or 24 hours, I guess. You can see 7 days, Bitcoin isn't performing the greatest. We're sitting around 20K, which has been a level we've been kind of playing at for a little while now. Let me get out of there. I think we're running a little slow here. But we've been playing around this level for a little while, right? We came up here, pumped up to almost 23K, and we're as low as about 18. Now, as far as, how far I think we're going to come down, I mean, there's no telling exactly, but based off of my markups, where I think we're there we are. So I think Bitcoin potentially, I mean, we could come down here, wick down, touch this level, but I honestly think we're still going to continue down, guys, because if this was going up, right, we broke through this zone, retested. That's where you'd see the enter for a sell, right? Because we want to see it continue down. And that's where I would look to enter when it breaks through, retest, right? Broke through the floor, retested as a ceiling, boom, continue down. And then you can even see we came back, wicked up again, boom, came back down, boom. So honestly, I think we're gonna come down and potentially, guys. I mean, we could see uh this last level of support number 2, 11K. I don't think we're gonna go below that, guys. I mean, this is, in my opinion, the lowest level we're gonna hit, but it's doesn't mean I'm right. This is just based off my technical analysis and patterns. Realistically, I mean, I think we could see like a 13 again. I think it might wick down here, and when it does, or if it does, right, I don't think it's going to stay there long, but I also don't think we're going to see some, crazy. Where's my tools? Where they at? When it wicks down, or if it wicks down, right? If it wicks down here somewhere, let's say it wicks to there, I don't think we're going to see it wick down and just all of a sudden, boom. I think we're going to see it wick down, and then we're going to see the market kind of play up in these levels, right? We're going to see some support, resistance, break, retest, break, retest, break, retest, and then eventually, right? Eventually, we're probably going to see a bigger move up, maybe another little retracement back down to here, and boom. But I think we're not going to see that, what most people are expecting. We're just going to be like, oh my God, we hit our low, boom, it's all-time highs. I don't think it's going to be like that on the way up. I think it's just going to be like a ladder. We're going to kind of break through these levels, retest, break through, retest, and it's going to be a little bit slower of a climb up. But I still think, once we hit maybe the 14K, what is that? I thought it was 13.5 roughly, and 15.8. I think once we come and wick down to those levels, then we could we can kind of see a little more of what's going to happen there. But for now, we have those levels marked up. Again, we got flow up in the news. Coming back up to the weekly level, right? So from this bottom to this high, we were measuring, and then we have this last level of support. It's playing in the zone, and I think we're going to probably see some respecting in that zone. I don't think we're going to break below it, and I think we're going to see some movement up there. But that's just my opinion. Hopefully you guys, I'm not going to go too in depth when it comes to our technical analysis for the day, but again, I mean, with just showing you Bitcoin and total market cap, we're kind of creating that narrative of what we think is going to happen. I think, again, we're going to maybe respect this weekly level that we're playing at right there, which is about 925 billion in the market cap, right? Now, if we subtract 80 billion from whatever this number is, that's your number on coin market cap or coin gecko to look at. And I would pay attention to make sure that gap's always that same 80 if that's what you're paying attention to. But otherwise, I would recommend coming here, adding total market cap, and you can watch it from here. But that being said, guys, I appreciate you all. Hopefully you got some value out of this. If you did, drop a like, hit the subscribe, hit the bell, share it with your friend. If there's something you want to see, drop it in a comment below so we can cover it in the future. But otherwise, guys, we'll see you next time, and I appreciate you all. See you guys.